So for this video, I will be doing Artana Games' newest game. It's called Speakeasy Blues. It was a Kickstarter, and I was just like, hey, that looks kind of cool. And it came in the FedEx box, so we get to see the complete unboxing straight from the FedEx box. Oh jeez. Might have to do this the other way, the old-fashioned way here. Okay. It actually worked. Yay. And we have wrapping. Shipping popcorn. Yay. So it was shipped with quite a bit of popcorn, so a good job on shipping. And we'll do it like this so you can actually see the fronts. Ow! No button. There we go. So this is the game that we're doing. Speakeasy Blues. It is from Artana Games. It is by Daryl Andrews and Adrian Adams-Q. I do apologize if I just messed up your name, but sorry. So yeah, with this game you're a 20s speakeasy, which is a type of bar. Back in the 20s, your bars were illegal, so you went to drink in speakeasies, and this is the game about that. So this is so what's going to be here's some detail that we can do. It is a 2 to 4 players. It is 14 and over in 45 minutes. So what's going to be in the box will be 1 Art Deco game board, 4 player speakeasy boards, 10 custom dice in 5 colors, 107 cards depicting stars, criminals, and pop culture icons from the Roaring '20s, 4 reputation discs, 12 resin hooch bottles, and over 80 various tokens in the rulebook. So that was one thing that I did like. A lot of people didn't really like it, but I liked it. And I think a lot of people did like it because they actually went with it. But it is a Art Deco type artwork. I thought it was pretty cool because it does represent the 20s of that time. So if you don't like it, don't buy the game. And it does retail for $60. And the cool thing, and you can see, you can probably be able to see it on the box whenever you get yours. It says right here, it says $60. Not $59.99, not $59.95, but $60. So thank you for doing that. So, take off the cover, and have everything slide down there. This is what comes in the box. Tilt it so you can see it. So these are the plastic containers that you can, once we open everything else, just put the stuff in here. I like it when game companies think about that. That is very considerate. That's what I was looking for. So these are the dice. You'll be drafting the dice. This is my first dice drafting game. I've never really done a drive. I've never really done dice drafting games because they never really grabbed me, I guess you could say. But this is a time period that kind of does interest me. So I was like, dice drafting. Don't have a dice drafting game. Would like to have one, and I do like the time period. So I was like, yeah, let's do this one. So here's that. Different colors. And here are the tokens. The hooch tokens and the other tokens. Are they clear? So it looks like these are wooden. I think these are wooden tokens. So this is kind of cool that they went wooden, not plastic, not cardboard or cardstock, but wooden. That's cool. I like that. Way to be different. Of course, that had a lot to do with the Kickstarter. I think that was one of the goals that they had. So, yes, I was one of the backers. And the hooch bottles. I think these are wooden also. So, little tiny bottles of beer. Well, it could be beer, or it could be liquor, or it could be, just whatever, because it doesn't really say what is actually on there, and just a bottle with a label. It could be wine for all the people, you just never know. Get in there. So there are these two. And then here are the two packs. Two decks of packs, something like that. So, and this they did show this. I got to see the actual, well, not the actual, but the, I guess you'd say the demonstration model last year at BGG, which is a convention in Dallas. And I saw the game, and I was just like, hey, that's the people that are in there are actually like the actual people that were in that time period. So you have Lucky Luciano, you have, let's see if I remember, Elliot Ness is in there. And if I can open this, I can show you. And that's one thing that I do like about Artana games, is that they like to bring history into the games. So like with the other games that they've done was Edison and that time period. So you got Edison, you have Tesla, you have T.S. Eliot, you have financial guy. Oh, I can't remember. He was a big, famous banker. But like all the bankers are in that, so it's like it was pretty cool that you could actually have this. So with this and that, oh look at that. The second one after when you first open the deck is actually going to be Elliot Ness. That's kind of cool that they actually put him in second. George McCollum, Herbert Hoover. You actually have Herbert Hoover in here. If you're a history person, you know who that is. So here we go, Lucky Luciano. See anybody else I know? Joe Donis. So yeah, these are all the good guy, I guess you could say the good guys and the bad guys. So you have the police officers, the mobsters, and all the other people around that area. So you have the markers down here that tell you what you can do with them. So here's Elliot Ness. You can do this. Let's show you the back. I haven't showed you the back yet. So this is the back for these. Oh, excuse me. And then, let's see. Okay, so yeah, all these will have the same backing. So all these have the same backing right there. Let's see if we, does it change? Yes, it does change. Sorry. I do have a little bit of indigestion going on, so yeah. And then you have these cards. So these are going to be, are these the, I think these are event cards. So here we have, I think this is interesting, the World Series. So I'm guessing this is an event. Here's an air show, and it does say farewell 18th Amendment. Okay. Academy Awards. So here's, I think this is how the game ends with one of these cards, because they all say farewell 18th Amendment. So there's going to be something going on with that. Let's see, these are, okay. So it looks like these are going to be different types of events. These are the actual events. And remember, I was, never mind. Union. So here's one that says Union Unrest. Here's the Block Party. Let's see. Here's a Jailbreak. Let's see what else we have here. Hard Times. And show you this last one. Grand Opening. So those are those cards, and they have this type of backing. And then for these, you can go with these backings, and this is, and these are going to be the actual clubs. So here we have the Kit Kat Club. And then we have Merry-Go-Round. And then Bedford Nest. Le Coq Roux. Sorry, I don't speak French. 53 East 51st. And then this one is Bergerac. Then the Drury Lane Inn. You notice these actually have the address down here. Like this one says 49 West 55th Street. Bergerac is at 63 East 54th Street. Oh, here's one. Epicure does not have an address. New York Stork Club. Then finally Keynes. And if I know Artana Games, these are actual clubs. These are the actual clubs that you went to drink at. But you had to know the password if you wanted to get in, because not just everybody knew it, because otherwise the police would come in there and shut you down. So you have to know the password. Let's go ahead and open this. If I can open this. Wait, I think I got it. I think I got it. I don't got it. Aha. Got it. Oh, got it. So here we go. So I'm guessing each player is going to get one of these. And this is going to be what you do on your, oh wait, you know, this is, on this side, this is what you can do on your turn. And then on the other side, it shows you how to score the game. So that's kind of cool. And there's 4 of them. So you can have at least 4 players, because it's 2 to 4 players, right? That's what it said. And separate this out so that we have, okay. So we have this one with this card backing, and this one is famous people. So right here you have Jack Dempsey, famous boxer, in case you didn't know. Babe Ruth, baseball player. Maud Nelson. It sounds familiar, but I don't quite know. Cool Papa Bell. Gene Tooney. Richard Whitney. Here we go. Charles Schwab. Leslie Livermore. Elizabeth Arden. Katie Carnegie. Of the Carnegies, yeah, if you know anything about history. Here we have Charles Lindbergh. Amelia Earhart. Bessie Coleman. Frank Hawks. Jimmy Doolittle. Man, a lot of famous people here. The Fitzgeralds. Oh, here we go. Charlie Chaplin. That's cool. Let's see, anybody. Oh, Douglas Fairbank. That's cool. Josephine Baker, Jelly Roll Norton, Bessie Smith, King Oliver, Willie Line Smith. So these are famous people. And as you can tell, famous people will let you do stuff down here. So there's that. And then when the last one, we'll have a butterfly. Not sure what these are. These are locations or stuff. And so here we have the Polo Grounds, Broadway Sporting Club, Aqueduct Racetracks, New York State Fairgrounds, Strad Theater. Then we have some boats. I'm guessing they're famous boats. I don't know. Start off with Dorade. I'm gonna just stop saying that. Lowworth. See, I can actually say that one. Erna Signey. The Islander. Tally Ho. Interesting name. And here are some cars. The Chrysler Model B70. The Oakland 654A. Renault 6 C, V, and N. The Ford Model A, Nash Advanced 6 Coupe. Oh, racehorses. I do know this. Don't ask me why, but I do. So here's Man of War, Zev, Black Gold, Bubbling Over, Rain Count. Oh, and then they have movies. This is cool. So here we have Metropolis. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. It's very cool. Nosferatu. It's actually pretty creepy. Creepy. Flesh and the Devil. Haven't seen that one yet. Gold Rush. And The General. So that's all of the cards. I kind of didn't really have to show you all the cards, but I kind of did want to show you all the cards. I will say I am excited to play this because, like I said, it's my first dice drafting game. I can't say that for some reason. Put this down for a little bit. So right here you have the instruction manual. It is page count. No page count. Okay. So 1, 2, 4. So it's 7 page count. So you have the artwork right here. Then you have a different artwork back here. And these are, this is the instructions. You can see right there. Some more of the instructions. Basic gameplay, round structure, symbols, setting up. So that's the instruction booklet. Put that right there. And now we have the actual pieces in the game board left. So here, these are the speakeasies that you're going to be playing. So since it's 2 to 4 players, you have 2 to 4 markers. So this is going to be your hoot place. And then oh, there goes that. I've already knocked one piece out. Oh, and there goes another piece. Okay, let me just do this. Oh, they pop out very easily. Without even touching them, they pop out. So there's that. And yes. It says right there, yes, see? And then here's money, here's shields, bullets, crowns, and some other stuff. And then you have the second one. It's almost the same thing, but you have this, But then on the other side, you have this. And this is interesting because this is like an actual coin. It looks like a coin. So I'm thinking that might be like the first player or active player marker, you know, whatever. And then we get to the game board. Okay, this is okay. So this is it comes like this, and all it does is just fold out once. So this is the whole game board right here. How much? I know that because I got to see the demonstration. If I remember, it's been a year, so you're gonna have to give me a moment here. So right here, the dice come around here. You put the dice here, then you draft the dice, and then you roll the dice, and then you move the dice, then you win the game. It's just that easy, you know? I don't know. So yeah, so that has been Speakeasy Blues from Artana Games. Yeah. So I guess we'll see you next time when I do another unboxing of whatever game I kind of get my hands on, you know. And yeah.